Hi, welcome to Special Collections. Today's feature, City Directories. They're available here in the center beginning in the year 1855 through current. They're available in hard copy. A few years are only on microfilm, and then you can access most all of them through our online resources on the website through the Heritage Quest database, and you just log on to that with your Davenport Public Library card. We use these city directories often for a variety of different research. We use them to help folks when they're trying to do research on their residents, various buildings, businesses, individuals, organizations, and you can even find helpful hints from secret societies and benevolent societies where their meetings are held and how frequently. There are typically, in each year, there is a little summary following the index that gives some information on government, education, and then there's usually a page that shows some abbreviations that will be used throughout the directory. Those can be very helpful, especially when it comes to occupations. And then the actual pages, there's a couple different sections. There's the alphabetical portion, which is virtually like a telephone book where you would just look up the surname alphabetically, and it lists typically the name of the person, what their occupation is. For instance, this person is a laborer. This person is an operator at the Capitol Theater. And then it lists the address of their home. This person lives at 513 West 14th. And then if there is a name in parenthesis following, oftentimes that's a spouse. It varies from year to year, however. Sometimes the spouses are included, sometimes they're not. You have to be aware of various spellings because the city directories are notorious for spelling things in a variety of different ways. For a family I was working on, the name was O'Connor, but often I found them under just Connor, sometimes with an ER, sometimes with an OR, sometimes with two N's, sometimes with one N. So you have to be a little creative. So that would be the alphabetical section. Then typically there's a reverse lookup by address. So for instance, if you knew you were interested in a home at a specific address because you wanted to do some research on who had lived there or when it was built, you can go to the street name and then find the house number, and it'll tell you the name of the person that lived there. And then you can go to the alphabetical portion, find out what they did for an occupation. And then if you're interested in how many people lived there, was it a big family, a small family, then you can use the census to find that out. So for instance, this is a 1929 city directory. Somewhere it said that. You could go to the closest census, which would be either the 1925 Iowa State Census or the 1930 federal census to find out how many people were living in the home at that time. There's also usually a classified business section, so you can look up how many paint shops there were, how many saloons there were, how many chiropractors there were. Anything to do with businesses would be in that section. And then there are always cool ads. I don't think I grabbed one that has an especially pretty ad. That's kind of colorful. But if you're looking for a specific business, a lot of times you can find really cool, attractive ads in the city directories.